shock of some people, we are here doing our watch along. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. We are here for the fourth round watch along. We will bring you the draw and everything that happens about it live. We'll tell you what happens and when it happens live on West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. Somehow, West Ham made it through yesterday to the fourth round of the FA Cup. I think I'm as surprised as you are. And we're here to talk about the draw before it begins, as we're thinking about 5 past 4. So let's see firstly who we've got with us. Firstly, Ollie, how are you?
Yeah, very well, Jake, thank you.
Good stuff. And Phil joins us again. Phil, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you, Jake. Ollie, hope you're well, mate.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Phil.
You too.
Good stuff. Ollie, I'll start with you then. Obviously, last night, Liverpool versus Wolves. Somehow, Liverpool are holding on to their status in the FA Cup. Just give a little summary of what you made of that last night.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought we got, Liverpool, but even being a Liverpool, I thought we actually got away with one last night. I thought, it was lucky, really. I thought it was a goal, especially Wolves. I think Salah was onside because nobody had any complaints. It's difficult to know whether he was heading it back purposely backwards or not, because I know Salah was in an offside position, so he didn't know Salah was there, so he could have been heading it back to the keeper. And Salah was there to take the ball. So I think that was onside. But again, like I said, I think Liverpool are nowhere near at their best at the moment. I thought Wolves deserved to go through, but then again, people can't go blaming that because it was the lineman's decision. He said it was offside, and he's the only one who can deem that, really. So it's just one of those things. It's going to go to the second game.
I think just on that last on the last one right at the end where we thought Wolves had nicked it in the end. I think people are just frustrated, and Phil will bring you in here, is because of the fact is that we didn't have any clarity about it. Nobody knew until about 15 minutes after where the offside was and where it was. I was just reacting there. Leeds, I don't know how they didn't score. It's still 2-1 to Cardiff. They've got a man sent off. They've just missed a penalty, Leeds, to make it 2-2. So everything is going on there. But as it stands, Cardiff is still beating Leeds over in Wales. But Phil, it's the FA Cup, but we still managed to get a massive bit of VAR controversy in there with that game last night.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the game, but I heard about it. So it's always going to get these inconsistencies. I know there's lack of VAR in this tournament, so it's I don't know. I've not really got any opinion on it, to be honest with you.
I think it's a little bit, weird as well, because there's VAR in the Premier League stadiums, but not anywhere else in the competition, which is just weird. I think they should have it all in all stadiums, or none at all, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, Wolves will feel pretty hard done by. Liverpool will feel a bit lucky still to be in it, but it's set up a very good replay back at Molineux whenever they're doing those. But as you can see, the ball numbers for the draw are running across the bottom of your screen, so try and find your club there and know a ball number. Obviously, West Ham United are ball number 10, as it says there, and it's number 12 is Wrexham, which is one to look out for as well. So there's plenty of different ones in there, so make sure you look out for your club there. Let's take some of your comments. I see we've got in the chat, still Cardiff 2, Leeds 1, 89th minute. Leeds really trying to get that goal. Ball into the box, headed away. Let's see what we've got in the chat. Afternoon to everyone. Lawrence, hope you're well. Hello, everyone from Kentucky. Lawrence says pork steaks and chicken wings. Ooh. Putting it on shortly.
Delicious.
Grill it. Put it on the grill.
Put it on the grill. Miss Hammerat, hope you are well. I saw Jake's posted the spicy sriracha wrap. It was very nice. Phil, get yourself to McDonald's. The new spicy sriracha wrap is very good.
Bro, I'll probably check that out tomorrow then.
It's very good. It's very good. Jammy Liverpool, yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Let's see. Grimsby at home or Blackpool away, says Sharky. Who do you want? Put it into the chat as well. Miss Hammer says, be very happy with Blackpool away. Coventry, Wrexham. What a game that was. Yeah, 4-3 in the end. That's another highlight of the round, with Wrexham going through, which is good. Usual suspect. Hope you are well. Hello to everybody else. Our luck, we're going to get a top team away. Phil, if I would say to you now, in about 20 minutes' time, we've got Manchester United away on the Monday night. How much money are you putting on it?
I'll probably put I'll probably put money in that. So that sounds about right, to be honest with you. It's happened before. 10 years ago, we played them in the FA Cup. We played them fair few times in the last 10 years.
Cup games, haven't we? Yeah.
Not always successful, but they're the most common team that we'd end up facing.
Yeah. I think that's fair. You know, if we can sort of get a middle of the road team, I think I'll be happy with that. So not really Premier League. If we could get a nice Championship team, not the worst or not the least ranked seeded team in it, like Kidderminster last year in the 4th round, and not City or Liverpool. Or whoever like that. Ollie, number 18 is Liverpool or Wolves. So presuming if you do get through past that replay, who would you like to see Liverpool get in the next round?
Luton. No, I don't even know if they're in it still or not. No, well, it's the 4th round next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cardiff or Leeds.
Cardiff or Leeds. So as it stands, we're into 5 minutes of added time at the Cardiff.
That'd be a good one.
It's still 2-1 and Leeds are piling the pressure on. The ball's in the box. Can they get a head on it? It's full to the edge of the box. Shoot. Oh, it's a poor shot and it's put away. And Cardiff try and get it back. It's all going on.
Who did West Ham beat, Jake? Because I didn't even know they played yesterday. Oh, they beat Brentford. Oh, that's good because they beat Liverpool last week.
Yeah.
Good.
Here you go. Leeds, shoot. Oh, it's a good block. It's a good block. Right then. Phil, have you got this game on? Can you see Cardiff holding on?
I have now.
No. What's it on? Is it on the red button?
It's on. Is it on just on ITV?
Oh, was it ITV? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is ITV, yeah.
Yeah, ITV, yeah.
Made in Manhattan, wrong channel.
Put that on. Let's take some more of your comments. Klopp moaning. The draw is at 4:05. There goes score 2-2. They're looking for the it doesn't come. It's Sonny Perkins. Who remembers him?
Oh my!
Wow.
Yeah, Sonny Perkins, former West Ham lad, scores, equalises in the 93rd minute, and it's 2-2.
Is this the first game?
Yeah.
So there'll be a replay then, will it? Stays like this.
Yeah, it'll go to a replay. Cough. I'll tell you what, fair play to all of these fans that have gone down. There's loads of them behind that goal. Yeah, he's onside there because the ball doesn't come to him. So it comes back out from the cross. Goes out to the left-hand side. Beats the man, puts a good ball into the box.
Oh,
he's just about onside there, Perkins.
Yeah, he's on.
Oh yeah,
he looks on.
VAR.
VAR, it's a bit. Yeah, I'd give him the benefit of the doubt personally, but that's heartbreaking. But too tight to.
5 yards onside. There we go. Oh, 2-2 then. There we go. That was my guy. I wanted Cardiff to win. They still might win. Typical Perkins scored. I tell you what, he's done absolutely nothing since he's left West Ham. He just pops up with a last-minute winner there, or last-minute equaliser there to send a replay to Ellen Road. We will presume, but it's still a minute and a bit to play, you'd think. So can we see even more drama here? Can Leeds go on and win it? Can Cardiff get back and completely crush Leeds' hopes? It's all about the magic of the FA Cup. Just some teams left in it. Some lower ranked sides left in it. You've got Grimsby, you've got Wrexham in there. In terms of who West Ham look to get, obviously number 4 we want to stay away from, which is Man City or Chelsea, which is the game that's after the draw. Other sort of big boys that are in there as well. Obviously, the Liverpool one. Burnley is a team I'd like to stay away from. I don't know about you, Phil. They're playing really well at the moment. Went and beat Bournemouth.
I'd steer well clear of Burnley. You know, they're a completely different side now under Vincent Kompany. And yeah, it's good to see him play, but I don't particularly want to play them at the moment because obviously we got the win yesterday, but they're on great form and we're not on great form, irrespective of the two different divisions that we're in. So yeah, I'd rather just steer clear of them, and like we say, a middle of the road team would be perfect.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. Jazz, I hope you're well. I heard we're getting Spurs at home and it's a pre-recorded draw. If it's a pre-recorded draw, that wouldn't surprise me. But well, I expect the Spurs away, but I wouldn't like that at all. Phil?
I don't want Spurs at all. I'm sick of them.
Well, Phil, it's not going to be Millwall.
Oh, give me Millwall any day of the week. Why do they have to get knocked out?
And they went and got knocked out. Who are we playing in the Premier League the week before and after the next round? We always seem to play the same team in succession. I'm not sure when it is actually going to be, so I'll do some digging and try and see when the fourth round is going to be and see who we've got. I will work on it for you. The FA Cup fourth round draw will take place between the 27th and 30th of January. So if anyone wants to Google that and see what we've got then, that could be a conspiracy theory to add to it. But Ollie, in terms of Liverpool, the mindset you've got of it, would you prefer to have a Premier League team or like a sort of Championship League One side, or maybe one of the lowest ranked sides in there? What do you think is the best sort of outcome for Liverpool?
Obviously, you'd say a Championship team, wouldn't you? You want it to be as easy as possible, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you'd think so. Yeah.
You would think so. You want it to be as easy as possible. Yeah. Hopefully, only get one big one.
Yeah. So just in that, in terms of who we're playing, so we play Everton the game before and Newcastle the game after. And Newcastle are out. I don't know whether Everton are out.
Everton are out, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, so there we go. We can't have that. Sunderland away. Southampton are still in it. Yeah, Southampton away again. Geographically, that would be perfect. James, I hope you are well. Good afternoon, chaps, and a happy new year to you indeed. Jazz says we have Chelsea and Spurs very near the FA Cup game. It'll be Chelsea. There's a few non-league clubs in it. There are a few left in it. So there we go. Right, and so teams we want to try and avoid then, Phil.
City or Chelsea, United, Tottenham, Burnley.
Not too many.
Pretty much every team apart from Grimsby.
Yeah. You're gonna have to play one of the big ones at some point now, aren't you? But
we're used to it though, aren't we?
I suppose it's nice of you to do it later on though, isn't it? For financial reasons as well and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Ollie, if you were to pick one team, they're just running along the bottom of your screen there. There's Championship teams and all sorts in there. Who would you like? Would you like a big derby or not?
Preston North, no. Don't want Preston North End because they've got good connections with Liverpool through Bill Shankly.
We'll just let Ollie think about that and pick a team. I'll see 30. Number 30.
Ooh.
Manchester United.
Do you know who I would like?
Who?
Accrington Stanley.
Who are they?
Or Boreham Wood. Or Boreham Wood. Boreham Wood or Accrington Stanley, definitely.
Fair enough.
That is a massive financial boost for those little football clubs for playing a big team.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's right.
And
brilliant.
And with the sort of view of these clubs now, like the Boreham Woods, the Wrexhams especially, they'll be looking for a big home tie against the Liverpool, the Uniteds, the Cities, or the away tie, whatever. They just like to be up against them because that's, as you said, a massive financial boost for them. That's what the FA Cup's all about. It's the magic of the FA Cup. And Phil, we hope to see more games like that Coventry Wrexham game where they came back from behind and beat them 4-3.
Yeah, these sort of games is like they always go down in history over the years. I think we've had it in the past. You go back into, was it in the 70s when Hereford beat Newcastle? I think in the 80s there was Sutton United beat Coventry when they was the first division side. There's been a lot of massive upsets over the years. obviously we almost succumbed to one last year, but we didn't, luckily enough. But yeah, it's always nice to see all these smaller teams, go as far as they can. It's always a nice little, good financially for them. And just see. But obviously, us being, big supporting of big clubs, it's a bit different take for us.
Yeah, because we've seen slip-ups and very near slip-ups in terms of Kidderminster last year. And I remember when Spurs played that Marine side and they didn't, pick that up as a banana skin in the end. I think they beat them about 8-0. So who knows? Who knows what could happen in that? Let's take some more of your comment share. Fourth round is at the end of January. It certainly is. Jazza says usually the pattern is we get a good result and then lose to a subpar team. I think we'll lose to a championship team like the Swansea. That's so true. Yeah, we played really well in the third round. It's exactly the same as last year. We played reasonably well against Leeds in the third round. Kidderminster is just a write-off. We won't talk about that. And then we lost to Southampton away in the fifth round. We always seem to lose to that sort of side, and if we can get past that stage, then we might see an opening and a cup run in there, Phil.
Yeah, we always want a nice cup run, don't we? Look, we always want to have an easy team, to have an easy ride of it, but that doesn't always go our way. So it's important. If I know we was writing ourselves off for the Brentford one, but being in the draw, it does make you have a bit more confidence in the team now. And if you're in the draw, you're in it to win it. And the further you go on, the more belief that you have, just like in the Europa League last season. So, I'm happy, even if you get another Premier League team, as long as we, do a good job, then that's perfect. Then we can dream.
Yeah, we certainly can. Obviously, Ollie, with you being the current FA Cup holders, how do you rate your chances of getting back to Wembley this year?
Not very good at the moment. Yeah, no, we're looking quite poor at the minute. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe it's the new players coming in, the new not fitting into the system, just how Klopp wants it. I don't know what it is. Could be aging midfield. So there's a lot of work to do there. But you never think it happens. Yeah, you never know. We could just turn up on our day and blow teams away. Yeah. So, but not good at the moment, Jake. No, I don't think we're going to get too far in this competition, to be honest.
No. It would be interesting to see whether you sort of see a Wolves side that you saw yesterday, very, very sort of resilient. And if we do see that next week, then we could be in for a bit of trouble, Phil, in terms of West Ham. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it next week. Let's fire through some of his comments. Spurs at home, I would like. Not for me. Please, not Spurs. James says, if we get Grimsby, there's definitely something fishy going on. At Greenton Stanley is miles up north, TPH. Yeah. Don't want 1-2 up north, please.
Up to Sunderland now.
Yeah, Sunderland's going to come out. That's Sunderland away. Brilliant. Only 6 likes, but 21 in the chat. Come on, guys, hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Check out our channel sponsors, Esther and Cardman, and some by clicking the link in the description down below. And stay with us as we bring you all the reactions from the FA Cup fourth round draw as and when we get them. We expect the draw to start in about 3 minutes' time, but that's probably when they're going to start talking. So who knows when it's going to be? They're just on the channel now, going through the lineups for Chelsea versus Manchester City. Kepa starts in goal. That's a very rotated side for Chelsea. Humphreys, never heard of him, starting for Chelsea there. So they've definitely rotated a little bit. Chelsea. We'll have a look at the City lineup when we get it in a second. Up the Wrexham, says Sean. You won't be saying that Spurs draw them. Conor Gallagher gets a start for Chelsea, which is interesting stuff. Jazz said an away tie is better for the small clubs as it gets them a bigger financial boost. Yeah, definitely. So Man City look like they've rotated as well. Moreno in goal for them. So this might be two different sides to what we saw when they played each other a few days ago. Yeah, just a few changes in there. That's not a bad back though, is it? Walker, Akanji, Laporte, Gomez. It's rotated, but I think most teams would take that. Silva, Rodri, Foden. Yeah, they haven't rotated that much, have they?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, and then Mahrez, Alvarez, Palmer. So yeah, they've rotated, but still a flipping good side.
The beauty of having a big squad, eh?
Yeah, big squad with loads of talent to choose from. Only something we wish we could have. Chelsea will beat City today, says Mandy. Zach, come on, you guys. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. Yeah, we said this yesterday. Last time we beat a Prem team in the FA Cup was in 2006 when we got to the final. That's in the third round. Can we do it again? And hopefully not lose to Liverpool in the final this time.
Oh no, that must have been heartbreaking for you guys.
I was -1, but I'm sure Phil was heartbroken.
Yeah, it was very upsetting.
Oh, you could have killed Gerrard, didn't you? Well, he won that on his own, didn't he?
Well, yeah, they called it the Gerrard final or something like that. Should have been the Paul Konchesky final.
Yeah,
the Paul Konchesky final.
The last great FA Cup.
That goal Gerrard scored at the end, though, wasn't it? That 35-yard scream.
Yeah, all right, Ollie, all right.
Trying to blank it out of my memory.
That was a hell of a goal, though, wasn't it? Wow.
Yes.
You're making me cry.
Sean says, need a keeper to let one in like yesterday. And I'm like, wow, that's what you do if we start your second keeper. Then we can't do anything about that. If he just stands there like this, we can't do anything about that, Sean. What time is it? We're expected to get very, very shortly. We were told 4:05, but they're still bringing out, I think that's Julian Alvarez, the World Cup winner again, at the Etihad. So anytime soon, imminently. Right, pick a number to come out first. The first draw out, I predict, is the first ball to be number 30 and the second ball to be number 10. Manchester United versus West Ham United away. I'm expecting it to happen.
Yeah, get it out of the way straight away.
Yeah, just get the inevitable out of the way. Number 8 says Mandy. Let's see who number 8 is. Who is number 8? Where's the thing gone? Derby County.
I'd like to see West Ham get a smaller club, to be honest.
Yeah, hope so. Here we go. Right then, they're just about to start the draw. They've just started the talk. They've gone to the room where they're doing the draw, so we can't be too far away. Afternoon, Luke. Hope you're well, mate. Cup glory is ours. Very, very shortly. Very, very shortly. Brentford keeper was stuck in concrete. Yeah. So just showing a few highlights from the Women's FA Cup final. That's West Ham, isn't it? Is that West Ham? Yeah.
Actually, that's the West Ham, isn't it?
Yeah.
But hey, they lost. No, they lost.
Yeah, we lost. Oh, is this Liverpool? Well, at least we're showing Gerrard.
There's Heskey.
Heskey. Yeah.
The original meme.
There he is, Emil Heskey. Sonny Perkins just got his certainly has.
Oh, you can see what's coming up now. Oh, yeah, he left.
Let's scroll down on some of these comments then. So let's go down. There we go. Here we go then. Come on then. So Lawrence is saying number 9. It's just scrolling on the bottom. What is number 9? Cardiff or Leeds? Could be Cardiff or Leeds. Number 6 says Michael, which is Boreham Wood or Accrington Stanley. Who are they? David says Wrexham fan here. Fancy another classic cup title. I'd love to draw Wrexham away. It'd be brilliant. What a day that would be. Yeah, would love to get Wrexham away. That would be good. West Ham 3, Liverpool 3. That is how it ended. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right,
couldn't beat us after 90
Mike,
minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Mike, who's joined us. Mike, you're just in time, mate. It's just about
just made it, didn't I, mate?
Right on time.
There we go. Right then, Mike, who do you want? Ball number 30, Manchester United away?
No, thanks. No. Now, home draw, like I said, a middling sort of team, I mean, you know what I mean? A lower Premiership team, Championship team would do nicely, but knowing our luck, you know what's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, you do. Yeah,
we don't often get very good draws, what I call good draws.
No. Let's hope. Well, to be fair, I believe it was me and you, Mike, when we drew Kidderminster last year. We were celebrating.
Yeah, but they're tough. Those sort of games. Kidderminster away, you're expected to win 4 or 5-0. And like yesterday, no one's expecting us to beat Brentford away after they've been on such a good form, beating everyone.
Here we go. The draw's out, and first out is ball number 1. Preston North End.
West Ham.
Preston North End is hosting ball number 7, which is Tottenham. Oh, Preston North End away, Sean. What about that, Sean? Next out is ball number 26, which is Southampton. Here we go. Come on, ball number 10.
Oh, not again.
Come on. ball number 20.
Blackpool.
That's a good away day out there as well.
Yeah.
So Southampton will be hosting Blackpool. Next out, ball number 12, which is Wrexham. Here we go.
Oh, number 10. Number 10. That'll do. West Ham.
Wrexham have got a home tie against 27. Unlucky. Sheffield United. So Sheffield United will be making a trip to North Wales to face Wrexham. Next out is ball number 32, which is Ipswich Town. Yeah, that'll be right.
That's a little trip.
Yeah. Ipswich Town will be hosting ball number 11. Ooh, that was close. Burnley. That's good. Yeah, Burnley are out. That's good. Don't want them. Don't fancy them at the moment.
No, they're not a team you want at the moment.
Next out, ball number 30. Here we go, Man United. Here we go. Manchester United have got a home tie again.
He pulls it out. Number 10. Get ready for it.
Draw Man United away.
Get him. Reading. Yes. Terry, we're not going Man United away again. Yes.
I wouldn't have minded Reading.
Reading?
Ball number
That'd be all right for us.
That's good. Come on. Luton or Wigan, they will be taking on...
Well, West Ham will do that. It's an OCC tie.
19. Oh, that's Grimsby.
Too many big teams left in.
Yeah.
Walsall still in it though.
Next up, ball number 8, Derby County. I'll take that.
Bristol City will want to. Yeah, go on. West Ham will take that one. Go on, give them.
Yes,
that'll do. Yeah.
Away. Yes.
Yes.
Take that every day.
All right.
That's the sort of
that.
I was
Worse than that.
for. Yeah.
Yes. We'll
take that all day long, mate.
So West Ham will play Derby County away in the 4th round of the FA Cup. So Stoke will be facing either Aston Villa or Stevenage. Taking place at 4:30.
Is that today or Monday?
That's today.
Yeah.
Hey, what? I'll take that. That's a nice tidy draw for West Ham. That. Liverpool/Wolves are still in there. Ollie. Blackburn will be taking on Forest Green or Birmingham.
Interesting.
5, Walsall.
Oh,
that'd be Liverpool. Liverpool coming here.
Yeah. Here we go. Ball number 21, Leicester City. Book it in, boys. Yeah, we'll get it done. Derby County away, never want to scratch off the list.
Yeah, I fancy that. Nice little derby.
That'd be good. That number 29, Sheffield Wednesday have a home tie against ball number 17, which is Fleetwood. Of course, beat QPR in the 3rd round.
Fleetwood
still in there.
Still a few big names in there.
Yeah.
Matt, here we go. Man City or Chelsea have got a home tie again.
Liverpool.
Give us Liverpool.
No, because please
18.
no. Yeah.
16.
That'll be Arsenal. That's all right.
That's all right. That's a nice one. Good draw.
That's the second best option. So Man City or Chelsea would take on Oxford or Arsenal.
Brilliant draw.
Bristol City or Swansea. That would have been quite good geographically, but they will have a home tie against
Liverpool. Go on, then, because I can go and watch them if they're at Ashton Gate.
Number 3, Chesterfield or West Brom.
Whoa.
Yeah, big boys going out there for sure. So it's either 2 of City, Chelsea, and Arsenal are going to be out. Next up, number 2, Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, that's a tough draw for anyone away to Brighton.
Yeah, it is away from home. That's a tough old draw. Oh, it's 18. It's Liverpool. That's going to be
that's a toughie. That is a toughie.
So, mind you, we might be writing off Wolves there. It might be Brighton Wolves. 25 is our next Fulham.
Fulham at home.
Against ball number 28, Sunderland. Sunderland have got an away tie down in London. Fulham.
Very nice.
And that leaves Leeds, Cardiff, Boreham Wood, Accrington.
Yeah,
that's it.
There we go then. So Boreham Wood or Accrington Stanley will be home against Cardiff or Leeds. Well, let's sum that up. Ollie. So if you beat Wolves, you've got to take on Brighton. That's not a nice draw at all.
No, it's not. No, it's not the best, is it? It's not the worst either. So So we've got to get through Wolves yet. And I think Wolves are a tricky team. They played well last night, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, Wolves did play well.
They did play well. So, yeah, not the best of draws for us. But, hey-ho. Could have been worse. But
could have been worse.
I'm taking that. Yeah. I'm taking that, Derby.
Yeah. Phil, from our West Ham perspective, I think that's probably one of the best results we could have got out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're a League One team now. I don't know how well they're getting on at the moment. I know it's a lot of big clubs down there in League One, but it'd be a interesting one. Been a long time since we played Leeds, so hopefully we can put a decent team out and get the job done.
So Derby County, just for a bit of context, beat Barnsley 3-0 in their last time. I'm just going to try and find out how they're currently getting on in League One. Just while I do that, Mike, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm taking that, Jake. That's what I'm asking for, because also other big teams are going to go. And there's a chance to meet another smaller team again. Maybe it's our year to have a little bit of luck in the FA Cup. We don't often get draws like that, or when we do, we normally, end up with a Man City or whatever next. But hey, you never know. Maybe we'll get a bit of luck with the draws this year.
Who knows? Just for the perspective, Derby are currently sitting fourth in League One with 41 points. Just for a bit of perspective there, Plymouth are top with 57. So they're 16 points off top spot. So they're not in the worst form in League One as well, through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. So they're not at all anything to be sniffed at. But to be fair, Mike, you came on, the first thing you said was a sort of Championship League One Midlands side.
I did, yeah.
You killed it.
Yeah, just above the Midlands.
East Midlands, yeah.
Same thing. I don't.
No, fair dues. I mean, I'm happy with that. There's something else to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Another opportunity. Let's put it like that. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Colin saying Hatch have some memories of the baseball ground.
I went to the baseball ground. Yeah. Many years ago.
There we go. Peter says FA Cup will be won by a top 6 team. Shocker. So you say that, but there's 3 teams there: City, Chelsea, and Arsenal, and only one's getting through.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's massive.
Yeah,
that is absolutely massive. And obviously Liverpool, with that up in the air, they've got to get past Wolves to even get on to Brighton.
Could be your year, Jake. It could be West Ham's time to shine.
Derby unbeaten in 16 games.
Oh, are they?
I know. They're on a great run, but I mean, their confidence would be quite high because they're doing well in their league, but it is a League One team, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't drawn Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea or Man City as one of those sort of teams. So, which, we'd be expected to win, but we got a very good chance.
We certainly have. I'm cheerful. I would have, of course, preferred a home draw, but if we were going to get an away draw, then I think that's probably one of the best options we've got there. Middle of the road, happy days, and we haven't got Man United away. Get the party poppers out. Let's go. Thank you very much.
Let's do it.
Thank you very much, everybody. Let's move on to some final thoughts. Ollie, final thoughts on the FA Cup weekend and that draw, my friend.
Yeah, not the best. Not the best for Liverpool, obviously. But like I said, we've still got Wolves to get through. It's going to be a tough. So we've got a tough start. Interesting to see. Really, just looking forward to it. Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah. Not the best.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, the unbeaten in 16 games in the league makes me slightly worried. But overall, final thoughts. Phil, I'll start with you.
Look, we didn't want any of the big ones. We didn't want any of the usual suspects that we usually face. I'm happy with getting Derby. It's not going to be an easy game, but I don't think I don't expect there to be an upset, even though they have got on some good form at the moment. 16 games unbeaten, but we're still in this. We're still in the tournament. That's the main thing. So let's beat Derby and let's get into the 5th round.
Let's get into that 5th round, indeed. Mike, final thoughts then?
Yeah, we can't take them lightly, Jake. Phil's right. It's going to be a game that we're going to have to be on it because they've got great confidence if they're winning games, but it's a game we should win, full stop. FA Cup over this weekend. I've seen two or three games, and there's been some humdingers, hasn't there? There's been some really good ties, and hopefully the magic of the FA Cup is returning a little bit.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Of course, Derby's current manager is Liam Rossini. I tell you what, as soon as I saw Derby, I went, Frank Lampard, no, we got sacked. Wayne Rooney, no, he got sacked.
I was at Arsenal away when Leroy Rossini scored a header. When we didn't really out jump Tony Adams, but flipping went mad. We beat them 1-0. Yeah, that was. I can't remember how long ago it was. It was a long time ago. And
late 80s, early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, but we had a tremendous support there. This isn't a days that you just rocked up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I reckon we probably had about 7,000 or 8,000 fans in there, and it was a great atmosphere.
Brilliant. Peter is getting very ecstatic about it. Don't book train tickets to Wembley. Yeah. It might be a train strike.
That's all right.
I'll be able to get there anyway. There we go. No, that's it. That is our FA Cup full round draw. A live watch along. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. If you're new to West Ham, an official subscribe helps the channel out. Go and watch some of our other videos on the channel. Ollie, Phil, Mike, it's a pleasure as always. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. From us three, come on you irons and whatever you Scousers do.
The Reds.
West Ham unofficial. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
Take care. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.